everybody, my name is The Loyal Royal and today it's an absolutely massive game. It is Reading versus Barnsley on Louisiana Day at the Select Car Leasing Stadium. Barnsley, a bogey team of ours. We never really win against Barnsley. We either draw or lose. Just want to go for a very cheeky 1-1 draw today. And maybe we get some of the new signings being involved in the goals. You know, Hayden Roberts, maybe Will Keane, who knows? We'll see what happens. I'll see you at Select Car Leasing Stadium. And come on, you ours. Here we are outside the Select Car Leasing Stadium on Louisiana Day with Silver. We're against Barnsley today, Silver. Probably the furthest place from Louisiana you could probably think of. Barnsley, talk about them. They've had an on and off kind of season so far. Conor Hourihan as manager. Their front three players, I think, McGoldrick, Davis, Keeler Dunn and Reece Cleary. Three players that Reading FC really need to look out for today. Top quality players in the league this year. Silver, what are your thoughts on today's match? How do you think it's going to go?
Well, after watching the cup game against Liverpool, I'm quite worried. I'm very worried after you just said. So, yeah, I just think we just got to keep our heads up again. Not sort of like, I mean, last week was back in the old routine again, wasn't it? So if they can pick up and carry on playing the way they played against Stockport and against Burton, draw. Draw for me.
I think, you know, against Leyton Orient, we kind of made Don Ballard look like the next Messi, scoring a hat-trick against us. It's so important today that we bounce back and get a result. I think we go 3 signings coming in: Will Keane, Ryan Mbambe, and Roberts as well. Playing for the side today, comes in for his very first start for the Royals. He's either going to be playing left back or centre back, depending on where Gerald Dorset plays. How important is it to have a really good defence when against a side that can really offer some high attacking output?
Yeah, it's very important. Defence is very important in the team. So we just hope he's got it right today and made the right selection in the back four. But like I said, there's back four players that can come in if it doesn't work. So we'll see how it all goes.
Here we have Alex, Reading fan. Alex, against Barnsley today. Score prediction for today, mate, because Barnsley are a very good side.
It's kind of hard to judge today because they've got 5 games in hand on a team like Plymouth as of now. So I think we'll come away with a 2-1 win today, and I think Hayden Roberts is going to have a good debut. I'm looking forward to it.
Hayden Roberts comes in for his very first start for the Royals, making his debut. He's either going to be playing centre back or left back, depending on where Dorset's playing. What are your thoughts on that? Because I don't think Dorset is amazing at the back. I'd rather have Finley Burns and Roberts instead of just Dorset. You know, what's your thoughts on Dorset's season so far?
Well, I think he's been a bit up and down, hasn't he? You know, some games he's really good, and other games it's sort of you're not sure whether he's there or not. What do you think, Justin?
I think it's going to be very tight. I'm worried about it for defence. It always when you get a new guy in the defence, do you really want to be having their first game against Barnsley, who have got a good attack? But having said that, if we pull it off and we keep a clean sheet and we go nick it 2-0, then happy days. What do you think, David?
I totally agree with you. I wasn't sure who we were playing. I just remembered. But yeah, it's a tough game. I think it's a must-win, right? Like they all are. And I think we can get back on a winning streak. And I think it's going to be good for everyone. And I think we're going to win today. I've got a little feeling.
What score are you thinking?
I think it's going to be 2-1 to Reading.
2-1 Reading. I think it'll be 2-all. I think we'll have a draw.
Yeah, I fancy 2-1 Reading as well.
Get Archie, get a score prediction.
Score prediction, Archie, what do you think?
2-1 Reading.
Players are out.
Really good chance so far. Jack Marriott again making chances. Currently 0-0. On his debut, Hayden Roberts gets his goal. Yes! Come on, 1-0 Reading. Get in there.
Barnsley equalised.
I thought it was offside.
It wasn't offside. Really poor.
Hi Ollie, it's half time, it's 1-1, which I think was probably a bit of a shock for us. Reading scored a great goal, they equalised really quickly. I'm not even sure how that goal went in, but what do you think so far?
I think we're playing really well on the counter-attack sometimes. I think Paddy Lane is occupying space in the inside, which allows us to slip through players and score our goals, like we did with Hayden Roberts. Is really well taken at the back post, scores in his debut. I think he's one of the first Reading players to do that for a very long time. On their response, on Barnsley's response, I think Reece Cleary did really well to create that first goal for Barnsley. I think David McGoldrick wasn't picked up by any of the midfielders, and I don't think we really covered ourselves in glory conceding that goal. But look, it's been very even today. I think it could go either way. I think, my gut tells me, it could be 2-2 today.
You think so? Well, I predicted it was going to be 2-1. I still think it's going to be 2-1. Roberts, I've been watching him today, and I think he's actually made a big difference. Great signing. What about the other signings? What do you think about them?
Will Keane had his first sort of, professional start, or debut for Reading, I should say, away at Leyton Orient late on, which, wasn't been great. And Ryan Mbambe hasn't played just yet, but he's on the bench. I reckon he'll come in for Yeardom around the 65th minute, so I'm hoping to see something from him today.
Yeah, that's really good. So thanks very much for that. Let's hope we win, whether it's 2-1 or 3-1. I know someone's got a good score of 3-1. Maybe that's a little bit hopeful. But thanks very much, Ollie.
Thanks, David.
Here we are, half-time at the Jazz Club. Reading 1, Barnsley 1. First half, Hayden Roberts, goal on his debut. Reece Cleary for their goal as well to skin Andy Yeardom, for David McGoldrick to tap in the 6-yard box. Silver, thoughts on that game so far, mate?
Yeah, it's pretty even really. I thought it could have gone either way first half. I think both teams attacked really well. That Hayden Roberts looks quite good down there. They should give him more of the ball to him. He's not getting enough of the ball really. But the trouble is he's getting caught when the ball's going forward. We're getting caught on that right-hand side as well. They could have scored earlier from there, but then obviously we scored and then they got the equaliser. So it's quite an even game to be fair.
Definitely, I know Barnsley, as I said before pre-match, they've got a really good attacking lineup. I thought at the back today we've looked all right. Other than Yeardom getting skinned for their goal, I think we've looked all right today. Paulie O'Connor and Gerald Dorset, two centre-backs. What have you made of that performance so far?
Yeah, I think they've done well. Dorset slipped into the centre-back there, and he's a trooper, and he does well. So yeah, I think they've done all right.
How do you think this game will end, Sylv?
I was still saying at the beginning earlier, I said 2-2, and I think it'll be 2-2. I think it'll be a couple more goals in the second half. I'd just like to say, I didn't say earlier, I wish everyone had a great Christmas and happy, healthy New Year to you all.
Second half just kicked off. Paddy Lane off. Kelvin E is on. Let's get some impact, Kelvin E. Come on. Barnsley. Some again. I think it's McGoldrick, I'm not entirely sure. Pereira needs to do better. Beating on his near post. 2-1 Barnsley. What score, Silver? 2-2! 2-2!
Get in there, come on!
Jack Marriott gets his goal. Get in there, boys.
90 minutes have ended, 3 more minutes to score. Come on the boys. So yeah, the match has ended. Reading 2, Barnsley 2. Could have gone a little bit more from that game, but could have been a way worse result. Jack Marriott on the score sheet yet again. Both full-backs who recently just signed. Amazing. Ryan and Ambe involved in the goals. Hayden Roberts got a goal. I mean, what more can you ask for from new signings, Dad? Your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with everything you just said. I think some positivity. Barnsley are a very good side, as we know. They got some really good players. So I think funny enough, I think I predicted 2-2 in my earlier commentary.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2-2. So Ars fans, what do we think? I think on balance, not a bad day at the office.
What do you think of the new signings?
Yeah, good. I thought the Roberts was quick. I didn't really see much of the
What do you think of the ones that come on in the second half, especially?
Well, yeah, they were really good, especially the ones in the Jazz Club. They were really great. But no, honestly, I think it's not a bad day at the office. There's 6 sides on 36 points, of which one is Reading, I think, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so, crikey, what a division this is this season. I mean, anyone could get into the playoffs and anyone could get
relegated. So
There we go.
it's good for the neutral, isn't it? So come on, you R's.
At the beginning of the day, I was hoping that Reading would win 2-1. I think which was my prediction. I do think it's important to really try and win your home games. But having said that, Barnsley are a good side. Obviously, they've got a formidable front line. And so yeah, you know, look, let's just hope it's not a case of looking back at the end of the season and this being the game where that's the 2 points we needed to get up there. But it's a tight division and we're still in the mix, and the new signings, importantly, looked impressive.
Definitely.
So yeah, absolutely.
Sylv, your thoughts on the game?
Well,
Oh, Sil, what's your head under that, man?
Yeah, I was going to say it's very hot.
predictable. I predicted 2-2 from the beginning, didn't I?
You did precisely.
And I just had a gut feeling that Reading was in it for most of the game. It was they did look good going forward in spells. Barnsley, when they go forward, looked quite dangerous. They did when they played Liverpool in the cup. So I knew that they were a threat. I knew they were going to score goals. I was a bit surprised about when they went 2-1 up. I didn't think they were going to go 2-1 up, but then I knew we had the battle and fight to come back to 2-2. Especially when we made the 2 substitutions. I thought the 2 substitutions were very good. Right back and the striker. So yeah, so hopefully we'll see how it goes.
So if you did enjoy this video, please do like and subscribe. As always, it really helps me out. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay loyal. Bye bye.